feels longer.
It has. It has felt longer, actually. Not gonna lie.
Hmm.
If I remember correctly, we finished up with the crazy cult and came back to town with a few of the remaining survivors. Went to go plan a pact between us, basically, with all the basics of just don't betray each other, don't do anything stupid that might hurt the town down the line, blah blah blah. And now we're just basically waiting for any information on either the Order of the Nail Hill Knights, the any information on any necromancers and our cultists of Vecna that might be in the general area, or heading off to go fight hobgoblins.
But they're not our fishing vessels.
Oh yeah, so we have full right to go for retribution, basically.
I thought the rivers around us were all waterfalls, and you told us it would be pointless to build a harbor because you couldn't do anything with boats.
So most of the water can be used for fishing, but not all of it, and a harbor wouldn't be very useful technically.
So where do we have harbors in our territory?
Okay, yeah, so we have full right for retribution against these hobgoblins. Then we have a reason now to go smack them.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
We can't have that. We can't have any private property. Everything belongs to everyone.
Okay. Calm down, Grim. Yeah, no.
Look, he already tried betraying his god last session, like 2 sessions ago, and then Tanky subverted him.
Yeah, Tanky didn't realize that if my god disappointed me, I would have just gone to Marasmus like, so, how is your god?
Wait, you would have actually considered becoming a... Okay, that's interesting.
I don't think you could nail... I don't think Grim would do very good as a war priest of Vecna.
No, not at all.
Yeah, it was dope.
Like, in general, Vecna has, like, specific things, and I don't see you being very good with, like, undead and stuff.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
We're planning on killing them all.
Yeah, it's gonna be a painful winter when that happens. All right. Well, so what do you guys want to do first while we're still in town before we, I don't know, head off to go smack around hobgoblins?
Talk to the sorceress.
Okay.
Yep, she's a sorceress. Almost done with this Gloomhaven mission. We're all at the exit. Have you ever played Gloomhaven, Pinky? I think you'd like it.
Hey, Basilius.
Yes?
Your chick's staring at you again.
Wait,
So,
what?
No, I gotta switch to that map. No.
oh wait,
yeah.
wait, aren't we hooking her up with what's his name?
Yes. Oh, is Zareb the devil?
Yes.
Name, he's kind of cute. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're presenting for just I think a tad bit longer, and then
We don't want to get
yeah,
attacked by a silver dragon.
So
yeah,
is there
no.
is
Gold
there a
dragon.
thing going on between Miri and Drellin? Because they're always together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sure.
I'm pretty sure there's not something going on because Miri has asked, I think, twice if she can fuck me for power.
Yeah, no, true. She wants to get into the I'm surprised she hasn't broken into your room while you sleep.
Don't give Tanky ideas.
That would breach the contract. Oh yeah.
I'm genuinely surprised. Like, I think the only thing that's keeping you from doing it is the contract. If that contract like gets no, like, if some high level character decides to snap his fingers. All right, yeah, true. Um,
However, technically Basilius is. I don't know. All right. Ah, yes, I forgot to mention to ask the last time we spoke. That was earlier today, right? How did the mission go? Mm-hmm. Uh, can you mark it on our maps and tell us what you've learned about them?
quick question. Thank you. Out of character. Is there more than one god of undeath, or is it just specifically like? Oh, oh, yeah, I wanted to ask her if like she knew specifically like anything about like
Oh my
like
god, sorry.
Immo carried.
I was just sneezing. I'm sorry.
What a fucking homosexual thing to do. I agree.
How specifically? Could you give us any details on whatever? Hmm. Would I know any
Grim perks up.
specific? Yeah, what did I say? Would I know any specific god that uses beast folk as worshippers? What kind then? Roach folk?
Nice.
I never heard of that. All right.
Don't they have like +4 con? Well, how is the rate of the unkillable insects not +4 con?
Yeah,
Estimate.
I was gonna say, come on. Those things should have at least one chance to revive per day.
You
Yeah, but they can survive nuclear warfare.
Oh wow!
Oh, so, quite ironic that they literally took over the.
I mean, that's to be expected. Like,
Yeah, no, true. Roaches would do that. We can technically head over there and then head over to like the water's edge to then go do hobgoblin stuff.
we can here we can make a path like this. I'm gonna draw on the map for a second, Tanky. Oh,
I think you shaded it a bit too big there.
I saw the path, but yeah.
and then boot. And then that way.
Yeah, because we haven't really explored this area. We've gone to the cave, and that's about it.
Well, actually, we don't need to hit the. We can just since there's. Ah! I hate map tools, drawing tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could
But we will give the,
over here to where the harbor is.
Oh, stop! Sorry. Okay, that's a weird ass drawing thing.
Yeah, I don't know why it automatically.
Boxes.
Yeah.
That's a low-hanging cloud, Tanky. This.
I tried deleting it. I won't delete
like
it.
that path.
There
Oh,
we go.
okay. Like this path.
We could also use the mouse. Remember?
Look, I've drawn it. Shut up.
Wait, what was
Stop
that war
mulling over the
chief?
past.
Do we truly gotta kill the Inquisitors? Like, I don't see a decent way.
Hey,
I know what
Tanky,
they did, yeah.
And we don't have to,
It
but
was-
they literally went into town and started a campaign about overthrowing us because we're deals with the devil. They are only going to be more trouble, especially since now our viceroy is a devil, and in the future we are planning on dropping the disguise.
the soon
Can we just
future.
like ask him to? Can we just ask him to like to move somewhere else then?
No, we're killing
No,
them.
they worship the god of anti-tyranny. They travel around and head towards areas with tyrants, which is exactly like what I'm becoming. Well, their goal is anti-tyranny. So even if mm-hmm.
And we generally haven't done anything. I still don't understand.
They've
it.
start-
Yes, we
already-
have.
They've already started a campaign against us and tried undermining the town. The town. That
So I
literally
don't
happened
understand.
this month.
First of all, they technically owe us because, remember, the only reason that they got their church back is because we had to make the deal that binded our souls to that devil.
Yeah, but they don't care. See how they retreat our kindness? They deserve to die.
At the same time, they did tell us not to do it, but what other option did we have? Like, either leave that thing in their church and they don't have a church, or make a deal, or maybe fight it, but we probably would have gotten murdered if we fought it.
I mean, why do you want to leave them alive? Is there a question?
I just don't see any general reason to like. How many are they? They technically what 4,
3.
5?
There's
Yeah,
3 of them, and Last time we saw them, they were level 3.
Like even the crappy cultists from the other time couldn't do shit against my thing, so it's a waste of time,
No,
honestly.
the cultists couldn't do anything against your things because the cultists were evil. Your things have resistance that can only be bypassed by good aligned attacks. Those people have good aligned attacks because they have smite evil.
Yeah, true. But that's if that's if they have to cast it. Like unless the weapon is itself has been aligned good.
No, a
No.
good no smite evil makes your attacks bypass all DR.
Ah, okay.
Which makes them specifically good against everything you want to do. And if we let them raise up more soldiers and grow stronger, then we're gonna have like a bunch of we're gonna have like a church of Mahina with a bunch of high level paladins and a bunch of low level paladins that they've been recruiting who can all smite evil. You go pee.
All right then. So generally, what I think the group is thinking is quickly just heading over there, dealing with the Inquisitors of Mahena, heading through the forest towards the cave, seeing if we can do anything with the roach folk, and then heading off to maybe procure a boat of some sort, and then try to deal with the hobgoblins that have been raiding our ships.
Yeah, the black cock.
I swear, I'm so fucking immature because I know what they actually are meant to be, but I just can't get that out of my head.
Merasmus, that's not their actual name. It's just what Austin and I call them.
Their real name is the
What
Black
was-
Hawk.
Yeah.
We
I just. What happened?
I'm just laughing at you.
Oh, there's nothing new from Basilius.
Andre?
No, it seems I have to manually reinstall the drivers for the Hamachi because it's not creating a connection.
Lamau?
Yeah.
Sure. I have the biggest screen, so I'll do it.
Let me get the internet thing that I'm using out of the way.
I'm probably gonna be the one that's gonna get hit the hardest if any of them get close to me at all.
That's a tiny little.
What?
That's a tiny little room you're looking at.
Yeah, I'll zoom in.
Okay.
There you go.
Some network adapters.
Oh, everyone's spectating me now. Do you guys like this pixel?
Yeah.
If
A nice
you-
shade.
Yeah, if you look at it like a certain way, it looks like titty. I like how half the quote channel is me.
You can say some really saucy shit sometimes.
I know. Oh well.
I haven't heard him.
Yeah. So are you like just completely against killing them?
Not completely against, because they did fucking. We did do them a favor, and they're just causing us to get a headache. So, yeah, I'm not completely against killing them. At the same time, I just don't. eh. Yeah, but I'm not completely against the idea of having to deal with them because, like, how I see it, like, we basically had to literally risk our necks just to give them their church back, and the least they can do is like be a little bit lenient with us. But um, yeah, they're literally causing problems in our place. So yeah, nah.
It's working.
Hey.
Oh,
I had
Alright.
to like the network connection didn't have the Amashi connection. For some reason, it was deleted, so I had to go and reinstall it again.
okay. I'll go
Alright.
this way.
I'll go solo the paladin.
I don't want to. I don't. Every time you try soloing something, you just end up fucking getting destroyed in an instant.
They're two only friends. Only friend is
There's
supposed to be the only friend. Why is there two of me, for that matter?
Well,
Oh
that's
wow.
for everybody.
Okay.
Map trolls
But,
is so weird. No, I
um,
mean the fact that you can't mess with Andre. Stop moving your token.
Andre, you're gonna get smited by the Supreme Overlord being if you keep fucking around.
Ah!
Um,
Where's Basilius?
You deleted. No, you didn't delete only friend. You deleted all of me.
Vectilius
I
was
was gonna say,
deleted.
Maris- oh yeah, well technically yeah, since if they get way too close to me, they're gonna fucking annihilate me fast. At least with the beasts, I have somewhat of a shield, even though they might get destroyed.
I mean, if you want, we can try talking things out with them before we kill them.
No, let's
Yeah,
kill him.
no, that's what I at least want to see if we can find out why the fuck are they throwing such a hissy fit first,
Okay.
and then if it has to come to violence, I
So
would gladly
leave
have my beast
your.
back up.
In that case, leave your beasts distance away.
Yeah, no, trust me, I'm not gonna bring him straight into a church. That's stupid.
I fly. Thank you very much.
Me too.
I ride a beast.
Yeah,
I feel
you
like
can
flying there would be super taxing for you, Andre.
I mean, no, it's a standard action to move 60 feet in that direction. So it's basically it doubles my speed. So
Hmm. Right, we're gonna move 65 feet around.
oh my god. Well, technically, no, yeah, it's a standard action, so I can't use it within my move
the
action.
end I prefer you're alone, and I can go pretty fast, scuttling on the floor.
They've
Oh,
been
no.
lost to the Scarlet.
Oh, there's one more of them now.
No, these are minions they've recruited.
Moonstone Inquisitors? What are we doing exactly?
Okay, so what you missed basically is that we're first gonna see if we can talk to them to see why the fuck are they
Okay.
throwing
No,
such a hissy
no, no,
fit.
no, no, no. We. So
Yeah.
Oh.
these are. This is a cult of the god of, like, the earth. Yeah, a cult of Mahina, the goddess of the earth, basically. They came here to this region to end tyranny and just kill the unjust ruler of their region.
Which was Grimm's brother before.
We helped them because despite them being adversarial to us later, we could use them during the like overtaking of the government.
Mhm.
They didn't help at all, but that's besides the point.
Well, remember, we did finish faster than even the guards in town expected.
I know. I'm just saying. Anyway, yeah, they're a cult of anti-tyranny law, or like they're a cult of righteousness.
Even have
Last king-making session, they started stirring trouble in town because of the fact that we are evil, and they started trying to turn the city against us. So
That's
we are
not
here.
very nice.
So we are here to exterminate them before they're more of a problem.
Okay.
Hello.
Why?
Okay.
Why am I not full health?
Well,
You tried to-
a bee stung you on the way in. You now have malaria.
Oh, well, looks like that's an insta death.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah. Hello. I've come to have a conversation with, what were the leaders' names? Veen? Veen Highfoot. I like how big the squares are.
It's so you feel comfortable.
All right.
Grim's taking his
Grim's
time.
gonna.
Are you okay? Are you okay, Grim?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay behind and take on these guards if shit goes down in there.
Okay. You'll have my two beasts when that happens.
Oh shit!
Oh god, I think I might need one of them. Yeah,
Through the window.
you'll have one beast with you.
Oh, they've leveled up faster than we have.
Oh well.
I mean, they're level 3.
They're also
No, that's not the leader.
Oh no, yeah, I saw the leader. Yeah, that's a 2-2-3. That is,
She is extra blessed.
yeah, no, that could be a painful fight. Oh Lord.
Jesus, how the fuck did she get so buff so much faster than us?
Well, yeah, it's been like what 2-3 months since we last seen her.
She's been hitting the gym, getting all buff.
Oh, true.
Man, how did she find able-bodied people? Cries. We can't even do that. Hmm.
Smart.
Lamau?
Oh, that's gonna be so sad when we get them if we fight them.
Hello, Avin.
What? Why?
Oh my god.
I don't think I should have left him behind.
Lamau. Wait, it's fine. We don't need a DM.
God.
Anyway, Avin surrenders to me.
What?
Yeah, that's what I
level-
heard.
we all level up.
Yeah, one of them says, Sir, you should join your compatriots in the courtyard. There's
Why?
not really a lot to see out here, it's just wilderness.
I love the wilderness. I don't like buildings.
Alright, well, I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. She just goes back to what she's doing. She says, Lord Basilius, I would expect an appointment.
We're on the way out of town. I reckon we should stop by. I've heard you've been stirring some trouble in town.
She gives you a sharp look and says, We've been stirring no trouble, just telling people what's been going on.
Hi. And what exactly have you been telling people? I've heard you've just been trying to stir up a lot of unrest amongst the citizens.
She sort of scoffs slightly and says, I believe that is a one-sided way of thinking about it. The citizens have been stirring unrest by themselves. We simply have been informing them of your dealings.
And don't you think that's not the best of things to do in a kingdom that's already so frail?
The kingdom has no outer enemies, only inner enemies.
Oh, so you clearly haven't heard of the Black Hawk that's been assaulting us.
I've heard rumors, pirates, although no concrete evidence so far.
Aye, we were headed off because they've been unovertly attacking our ships. And then that's when I heard of all the actions you were taking, trying to further destabilize the people.
Destabilization is not the goal, obviously.
Well, it's certainly what you've been causing.
I feel as though the populace needs greater say in these regards, especially in these dealings.
And which dealings do you speak of?
The many rumors of you dealing backdoors with cultists and devils.
And which of these rumors would you like to speak of? You can. I'm right here. You can speak of them. What cultists have I been dealing with? I'm sure you've. Have you not heard the stories of how we just went over to slay an entire cult in a neighboring town?
Yes,
I believe our actions have
and
been nothing but anti-cult.
you've brought a significant amount of them to this town. There has been some social derision and tension between those members and your citizens.
Well, that was not but a week ago. There is obviously going to be contention, but all of the people I've brought are those who have agreed to forsake their dark god and have at least claimed to attempt to want to live a better life. I think it's wrong to spread rumors of me for dealing with people willing to repent.
And these strange figures that are seen wandering throughout town.
Which figures?
Your new viceroy, one of them. He has a air of unease about him that I can sense.
That's a hard one to try to keep.
Well, no. I'm questioning how she knows of the viceroy we appointed 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
Oh no. The contract was done midway through, and then at the end of the contract we did a month of kingdom building.
Okay.
So the viceroy has been about for about a week.
So, what the fuck has this guy been doing for a week?
Getting to know people, probably.
Well, that's true. Then I'm not sure he doesn't look that shady.
Well, I mean, but literally, she has magic that senses fiends.
Ah.
I mean,
As well as appointing former tyrants to council positions.
Do you have anyone you'd rather suggest? You're aware, I'm sure, that I ran an open poll for anyone to join the government. We only had about six people apply.
Yes, but despite those positions being unavailable, seeing as you have given them away to Flamefang mercenaries.
I gave them away to people who have uh, experience
Knowledge.
and
Yeah.
people who are willing, once again, to agree to repent and try and live a better life.
You want to back up there?
Basilius kind of leans against the wall as
Despite
walks over.
despite the preachings of my mother's son, the repentance is not always the end all be all for a person.
So you don't believe people can repent?
Not all people, no.
So
That
you
is not our
believe-
way.
So what do you believe of what's the sorceress's name?
Miri.
So you believe Miri and the lot should just be executed?
Imprisoned,
In a-
definitely. They were given no trial for their crimes. They were simply pardoned away.
Aye, we need governing bodies. Our town has so few people.
Yes, I was about to bring that up. That we do lack
I would like to
power
add,
in many different aspects.
of the people who applied, we tried getting a few of them to join on higher positions of power, but they all refused outright. There was one tiefling amongst them I tried having take Miri's role so I could do away with her, but once again they refused. I've been dealing only with the people I can get my hands on. Especially
And
with you
who is
driving
this?
people away from the town.
And who is this figure you've been traveling with? She motions towards Nile.
Oh God.
I'll answer. As one of our previous members had to leave to follow up a lead on a disappearance of a family member of theirs, Niall decided to try to see if they could help us, and they have proven to be quite a useful and incredible ally.
They have an uneasy aura about them. I'm surprised you are so open to surface drow.
Well, I'm technically
He's willing to brave the lands above in order to help bring change.
I mean, I'm not a fiend, so not inherently
No.
evil.
Not a fiend.
Do you have a problem with drows?
I'm sure you know the stories, especially with the increase of drow and Duragar sightings to the south.
that's something we should take note of.
Aye. But stories and other people do not reflect upon Nile as an individual.
So there is something about you that is progressive.
Aye. I think that should be obvious in every act I take. I don't think people should be judged for who or what they are, but for what they can bring and the changes they can help make to society as a whole.
Your actions do not speak to the feeling I get about you.
Mm-hmm.
Is she trying to detect his morality?
Nope, I would know she was.
She's not. She has done it before, and Basilius always appeared as lawful good, because that's his choice.
I also love that this is such a fringe ability. I'm sure there's only like a few people in the world who have it.
Probably.
Yeah, it's a damnation ability. You would have to be like completely. You'd have to have your soul completely damned to get it.
Mm-hmm. And then even then, you need all 4 damnation feats. So, well, have you ever perhaps Wait, how do I word this? Perhaps your hunch is merely wrong. You were not all knowing.
I am not, but the whispers I hear, both from my prayers and from the prayers of my flock here, are dire. There is something immense on the horizon, we feel. And I hope this does not relate to you.
We as a group simply want to try to help uh, fix and improve our. Oh God, Celeste is dying.
Miss just coughing in the background.
Chandler Cross as a whole.
I seek unition of the region under one rule where
Perhaps, she interrupts. Perhaps then, Asriel, you should take closer catch of your graveyard. Something is wrong about it. My inquisitors have been having to put down beasts, undead, zombies, wandering from the area. Perhaps you have a necromancer on your hands.
Wait, what? Hold on. Have I gotten any reports of actual like shit or that like?
No, these are the zombies that you're letting free from your control.
But no, the zombies I had, I put in the coffins inside of my
Yes,
shack.
and they burst out. They're not just gonna sit still, they're alive.
Have you been to your shack? Did you not notice
Yes,
that?
I said that I was gonna kill all of them once I get back to town. Like the first thing I was gonna do.
Yes, but you let first things first, you let free of actually you would have let free of all the zombies while you were in the bridge barrel or barrel bridge, and then it was a 3-day journey back. So what do you think, the zombies would just stay there for?
No.
So the Inquisitors have been fighting the undead.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the note to myself that I need to improve my woodsmanship so I can make stronger coffins. That I have not gotten any reports of that. Thank you for the information.
Well, I've been investigating the undead. I'm sure if you've been paying close enough attention to my court, you would know that Miri has been investigating for necromancers in the region.
We have. We're aware of the infestation to the north, although there are far too many of them for us to defeat now.
What do the numbers look like?
Somewhere among the 2 to 3 dozen.
I mean, if there are far too many for you to defeat right now, is it really wise to be dividing your allies?
We were allies, although my church and the people that stay here are uneasy.
I mean, it sounds to me that you really need to identify what the bigger threat here is. I mean, you could continue this witch hunt against the kingdom of Chandler Cross, or you could rouse your allies to allow you to fight the enemy you have already identified to the north, that you admit yourself cannot fight alone.
She gives you a stern look.
Gotta say, out of character, does make a great point on that.
A injustice does not outweigh another injustice if it is greater.
Aye, but you've not listed any injustices against us, merely hunches.
And when we have proof, it will be enough.
But you do not have proof. I simply don't understand why you would go to such lengths to prove that an ally is not who you think it is when you could be using that ally to help you on your quest. a quest that you have identified that seems to be very important to you, and you're just allowing it to fester?
She strokes her chin gently. I will prey on this, and my flock will do what they can to investigate these rumors. If there is no proof, there is no need, and we rescind.
The damage is done, but I'm not there.
Yeah, you're just hanging out in the forest. You're literally just hanging out in the woods.
I
Doing a
ask you
heavy-
now, Basilius and your cohorts, you may leave.
I recommend you avoid burning bridges against uh, a ally who does not have much room to continue losses.
She is silent, and the room is, until you close the door.
Yeah, Tanky, that whole time I'm trying to circle around the whole castle.
Well,
Get away.
you can see that.
He did a basic perimeter sweep.
Yep, there's a back door. There's a few back doors, actually. Here and here. And you meet the group back here.
Ain't you happy? We talked to them instead of killing them.
Yep.
Now we go kill them.
No, not yet. But we do need to. This is gonna be far, far fucking away from any of them.
Okay, the group gathers far enough away that you can talk in peace. We don't need to physically move.
We do
So
need to keep an eye out for any of them. Is they are
So-
gonna actively search for any information against us in our dealings.
So we're gonna let the infection fester. Let it poison our
Well,
society.
unless you feel confident that we have the power to get rid of them and that we will not need them in the future,
Hmm.
then yes, we will need to let them fester.
Despite their inklings against us, if we can find a way to use them, they could be useful.
And you
No-
have to
notably-
eliminate them without... Because, like,
Yeah.
there are people from every town here in the region.
Mhm.
So, like, a massacre at the church would not be very good for your image.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, that's one of the few reasons that murdering them outright wasn't like my game plan, because how do we explain that?
Well,
So, in that case, allow me to offer a suggestion. And the suggestion is that we disgrace the leader, we plant evidence of her corruption, we have them find that evidence, and depose the leader themselves. A few unholy items in her chambers, some shady dealings, spreading some rumors, and it should be enough to discredit Aveen, was it?
right? Well, that's your expertise, Spy Master.
I will try and contact my network.
There is a few back entrances to the church, just so you know.
That can certainly be useful. I will need to evaluate if if the network is, skilled enough to do this without getting caught. What we don't need is for this to be traced back to us.
Ah, in any
All right.
case,
Party moves along.
if we can ally with the cult, it'd be best to move them immediately to the manor, and keep them on the.
You could
Down
also, because the Moonlight Inquisitors believe they could not defeat the cult, you could move the cult here. if that ever
To
becomes
the church.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Oh yeah, we could stage it as the cult attacking.
True, but for that we'd have to make sure not a single person gets out of this alive.
I mean, we
No.
don't have to participate.
Yeah. You can just send your zombies to help them.
I can also take on, since I can adapt my armor to look like anything, or my skin to look like anything. I can take on the appearance of undeath, like take on
Okay.
an appearance of like a lich or something.
As you arrive at the cave, it is turning night. Would you like to sleep and arrive in the morning, or arrive at night?
We did a check.
Are roach folk nocturnal?
They are.
Let's arrive at night.
Okay, the ruins of Karoma. As you sort of head down the mountainside, you see, of course, the ruins of that burned out camp, the orc camp, as well as orc skeletons and etc.
Fond memories.
Hi.
Wait, orcs have skeletons?
They do.
I thought they turned to.
I thought
Yeah, wait.
they turned into dust. Didn't we burn the corpses?
They just leave bones. The bones do not spread anything like that.
Okay, so most of the bones.
Well, I'll say they have to leave bones. How the fuck do they stand?
I don't know. They're freaking mushrooms.
Got
Yeah,
like a weird mushroom.
What, like it's all
bone.
muscle? No, it wouldn't be like
a
that.
weird exoskeleton sort
From
of thing.
from how they act, I would believe they're just nothing but muscle.
Cartilage.
Could be. They're actually
Just
related
giant
to sharks.
land sharks. Yeah.
Not even like land sharks, like the actual creatures.
No. The orcs are actually, all of them are magical, and they move through magic, and that's the only magic they have.
Okay, as you approach,
All right.
you see all that's left: the burnt-out remains of some squig farmland.
Are there any squids remaining here, or
They are all burned up.
Oh yeah, wow, they're so dumb they couldn't get out of the goddamn buildings before they burned.
As you approach, in front of the burned-out remains, there is a large, blazing fire filled with skeletons, different sorts of tinder, and you do see the skittering of roach folk as they are building a small barricade with just burnt bits of wood. There's no immediate violence as you approach, because there are not many of you.
True.
We also have two giant undead flanking us.
Yeah, so they wouldn't immediately try to attack us since hey, they have undead, so they might have similar views to us.
Okay, I'll bring you to the ruins of Corona.
In the meantime, do I see any symbols of whatever god they might believe in?
Yes. Carved all over the trees nearby, there are symbols. The symbols are, you would recognize, they are a primitive, sort of recreation of the symbols of Vecna.
Oh, yes! This is actually fun. I have a shit-eating grin at the moment, in character and out of character. They could use some work, but in time, they could be useful.
Hi. Oh, let's see if I can convince them.
Oh no.
Leave any dealings with them with me. I don't think they'd agree much with beans.
I want to move action, or standard action, change my astral armor, reconfigure it.
Alright.
Great.
I will,
Look for more art.
I will reconfigure the armor to make me look like like a lich lord or something.
Okay, one sec, let me get some art.
How dare you? How dare you? It'll take me like what, freaking 12 levels to do this, and you just didn't look like it immediately. You're mocking me, Basilius, aren't you?
This sucks. This game is going on, and the person that... What's it called? I just got a notification that one of my favorite streamers is going live. This is a rip.
Hey, you can
Who?
multitask.
Enhanced diplomacy,
Oh, what's it called?
even though he doesn't need it.
You would know. Austin. Yogurt's doing his loot stream right now.
Oh.
In 50 minutes. Damn.
You can probably just like start the stream up and then
Oh, I
don't
cannot.
volume.
I cannot because it's a Chatterbait stream.
Ah, okay.
One sec. I already got art for it.
Nice.
Of course you would use him.
Oh yeah, you go for the Arthas art. That's true.
What art are you pointing?
Oh, I got this. One sec.
I mean, that's
Here
the
you
thing
go.
about like, because the thing is, it's not just like, I don't have astral armor. I have astral skin.
Yeah, so you would look like a lich.
Yeah.
Wait, but would you give off an aura of undead?
No.
No, but I can choose to give off an aura of evil, as though I was a high level lich.
Okay, that could work. That could work.
Alright, I will reveal the Roach Folk.
Oh yeah, I casted enhanced diplomacy on Basilius.
Nice. There's a lot of them. They
Yes.
breed fast.
They are what's it called? They are as you guys approach, they are taking positions. And you see something peek out the corner here. Something that does not look like a roach, but looks like parts of its body look like roach-like.
Oh, okay.
Oh
We'll
yeah,
look up
that
a bit.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
we'll look up
a
bit.
mongrel.
yeah.
Then as you approach, you hear a sort of a chittering yell out. Halt there!
Comprehend language.
Oh, they're speaking in common.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Halt there!
Hi. My voice comes out like a dark, raspy sounding.
Would that mean you would sound similar to me, but like just raspier?
Leave now.
Oh, I immediately unglove my hand with my mark on it, and like try to show it to them.
He sort of stands up. This creature is about 7.5 feet tall.
Oh yeah, he's a good bit taller than me.
He is, he looks humanoid-like, but also has bat features, insectoid features.
He's a hodgepodge then.
He has a snake tail. Like a tail that's a snake, not like a snake's tail, like a tail with like the head of a snake.
No, like literally something like not a hydra,
Chimera.
a chimera. That's what I was looking
Yes. Why you come?
We have come on the behest of Chandler Cross.
Where that?
for. It would be to the east, right?
Yes.
To the east, not too far from here.
Ah. The city across the mountain.
Aye.
We have no business with that city.
And
But
that
you
is what
could.
we seek to change.
The roaches skitter about. I say, when I say, like, roaches, you can picture, like, a normal roach, but these roaches are... I gotta have to check if they're small size or normal size.
They are small sized.
One sec, I gotta change their size then.
Oh, so like he's way taller than any of the other roach folk.
Here you go.
More accurate roach people.
They're skittering about. I actually gotta make him decently sized, too. There you go. He points out with his giant crab claw and says, Urovak, not recognize you. Why you come with the mark of the Dark One?
I am a fellow follower of him, as I will command both of my undead to basically come closer.
Aye. This is a cleric of Vecna, and I am one of his paladins.
Urovak sort of blinks his many eyes at you. He says, The Dark One speaks to me in my dreams, and I lead these people here far from our home. Home far to the west, destroyed by followers of another.
What are these followers called?
They are strange. They use their magics and worship a man god.
Oh wait, what were they called again? God.
What are you thinking of?
The clerics wear a white mask.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
The cult that literally
Rasmarian.
had. Yeah, the cult
Rasmarian.
that lit. You mean the Rasmirian?
I do not know them. They speak of a living god.
Yes, we have heard of them, but we do not know much of them.
Rasmir is a living god.
They've removed us from our burrows, and now this is the only place we have.
Well, I wish to welcome you here as fellow worshippers.
Vecna led you here for a reason. The town, this region seeks to welcome necromancers in the near future.
I have learned much things from ruins of long ago. He sort of waves his crab claw, and there's like a magical effect, like a sparkly blackness.
Oh, so he's learned magic from like ancient the crypts and
The
stuff
walls,
like that.
the tablets of long ago. Show me how to speak and control the dead. The Dark One granted me these visions and gifts.
He too has granted me my abilities. As for when I was, I would say teen, somewhere around there, he sent to me one of his fellow followers who sadly passed. But from his body, I was able to gain the knowledge of my abilities, and he just makes the undead move around, scutter about, and stuff like that.
Ooh.
Yeah, basically.
You command mighty beasts. I control bones. All that is left of this place. Bones. I am the Bone Master.
Is there a specific form of magic that just relates to skeletal, or is he just
No.
Nope. He just only has skeletons here.
Oh.
He is a necromantic wizard.
Yes,
Yeah,
he's a
okay.
necromancer wizard.
So he doesn't have proper bodies he can use, or material, basically.
There is a pile of bones to your right. That is what he has.
With time and the resources and our combined abilities, we can make wonderful creatures. And he does it with genuine happiness.
And your friends, you have brought them back. He points at everyone else.
Oh no, these are fellow-minded companions of mine.
I shift back my hood.
Do you look
We-
like undead?
Oh, I look like a lich. Like
Oh.
skeletal face, glowing eyes.
Ah, you have brought back that one strong. Most of mine cannot speak.
I lived my life, and now in my death I serve Vecna.
Ah. Demonstrate to me your ability.
Oh.
Is he looking at me?
No, he's looking at the person who he assumes is your master, Azrael.
Wait. Does he want me to raise an undead right now?
He just he
Or-
says
or-
what I said.
Do I have any hit dice I can use to maybe bring up orc body back or something?
That would make your Star Vampire and Perforator drop.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't think I could do that. Like out of character. This is not in character. I don't think I could manipulate anything else at the moment.
You could take over his mind.
Oh, yeah.
Like wait, you mean like possess him or use my
Yes.
ability to control?
Tell,
Like,
Possess.
tell him not to resist for a moment, and you'll demonstrate your power, and then possess
Okay.
him.
I'll walk up just a tiny bit. I'm a like walk up sort of sit on some rubble then. Do not resist this, as it's easier to demonstrate it if the participant is more willing, and he will use his ability to attempt to possess him.
He resists.
Of course.
Of course.
He
Ah. He shakes his head. No, my mind's strong.
good. That is something only the strongest that follow Vecna should have.
The master has the ability to possess the minds of the living. He is currently at his capacity of undeath that he can summon. The two
Yes,
beasts beside you should bear testament to his abilities.
They are incredibly powerful, but they do tax me, as their sheer strength alone. I need to use almost all my power to keep these two in control. But in due time, I'll be able to create even more undead.
Ah.
I generally hope none of your neighbors or anything between gangs.
He concentrates. And he's going to.
Oh, okay. Let's see what he tries.
He's going to command undead.
He's stealing your undead, bitch.
Oh,
Is there any way I can counter this?
Your
Yes.
undead can attempt to counter this.
Okay.
I believe it is a contested roll against Azrael, actually.
It's standard action. Try to enslave an undead. Undead receive a will save. Intelligent undead get a save every day. There is no contest.
No contest.
Oh, nope.
He
If
just
an undead creature is under the control of another creature, you must make an opposed charisma check. So technically, you would both control them,
Okay.
but you only need to make an opposed charisma check when your orders conflict with each other.
Well, like what order would he try to give them?
Oof.
Well, it passed the save.
He focuses and then sort of backs away. Your control over them is strong.
I had many years of training to master the undead I control. They will not be easily swayed from my grasp.
What then? What do you do? Travel?
The wait, hold on. Out of character.
We rule.
Simply put it, yes. Would it be kingdom right to the west?
East.
No, east. Yeah. Sorry, fucking. I'm literally just like all over the place right now. The kingdom to
That's
the
why I'm
east.
chiming in.
Yeah, the kingdom to the east is under our control at the moment. Of course, undead aren't completely liked in there. They're somewhat tolerated because of my presence. But in due time, we might change that. And I need more people to help me create more powerful undead.
And what would we do? My
Would that-
tribe.
We seek a stronger workforce. We
We are
wish-
not. We are not welcome in your cities.
Not for the time being, but that shall change soon. There are powerful enemies we must dispose of before we can make all welcome. But the time will come in the next few months.
Urvok thinks he scratches his chin with his big claw hand. I have
Anybody
taught.
else want to? Oh wait, keep talking.
No, no.
No, anybody else want to replace Miri with Uravok?
I don't.
Nah.
Why, you don't like Urvok?
No,
Is
no,
he cool guy?
no. Like he's fine, but like unless like we start to do evil shit, then I don't think we have much of an option at that point.
No, Miri's evil.
Yeah, but she
Yeah,
doesn't look like
not
him.
open. Yeah, not. How do you explain that? Like I'm not the most handsome.
That
Right.
is a consequence of some very unfortunate fucking.
Yeah, that you're
What
being
kind of-
racist right now. That is a mongrel folk.
like okay. First of all, I've never
A
heard of a
mongrel
Mongol
is the
folk.
result of a beast folk and a human mating.
Oh, so that's what would happen if the.
Well, what's it called? Beast folk can mate with non-beast folk races, but that creates a mongrel, and then if a mongrel can mate with anyone, and it just continues to add traits to the children.
Oh, so basically, he's like way down genetic gene pool of consequence.
Yeah.
It's like
And
the
because mongrels generally aren't accepted in society, they form mongrel societies where the inbreeding gets worse and worse.
So
and
they-
and also mongrels breed a lot because they only live to 30.
Mm-hmm.
How old is he at the moment?
You don't know. You don't have. Find out in character.
I would have to get to know him better.
I don't know, but mongrels become adults by like 5 or 6.
Oh, wow.
I mean, even 5 or 6 is pretty late for most animals.
Yeah, true.
And then they become elderly by like 30, and there's rarely a mongrel that lives past 30.
But there has been.
I mean, there's like, you know, like the crazy people that are like, yeah, I lived to 111. Or some shit like that, like World War Wars.
Or in a world with monks, I live to be 213 through monk augmentation.
Like the world's oldest
Oh,
person right now that's alive is 122 years old.
Huh, okay. But what was he gonna say before,
Actually, she's the only person in history that have been verified to live past 120. Nice. She was born in
Really?
1875.
Oh my Christ.
Oh my god,
Wow.
that's an old ass woman. She died in 97, but she but she was born
and
in
now imagine if she was an elf, she would be considered barely legal.
True.
It's so funny, but it's so
I-
fucking true.
I hate elf lifespans. I think it's the stupidest shit.
I always play elves as though because the whole thing about them is right because they become adults at 100 because they take so fucking long to learn things and change. That's how I play them. Like there could be like an elf who's like, I want to get really good at carpentry. I'm gonna spend 50 years doing carpentry stuff. It's like And then, yeah, that's the way I play it. Is that like elves take longer to learn things, and what's it called? They mature slower.
Super slow.
So like an elf that's like 60 years old would still like be like a teenager acting.
Wow, their lifespan is stupid.
Yeah, the elves live to like 700, I think, in Onarala.
Anyway.
The Roachman continues. So we rule. He points at you and then at him with his claw.
Wait, he would say but he said we rule.
Yes.
In due time, we will be able to control mighty undead. First, we would need to get things situated.
Yes, you swear?
I give like a quick look over to Basilius.
We can ensure that undeath have a place within the kingdom. You would not take a major role in leadership, but your people would be protected.
Why does your creature speak for you?
You do not know much of powerful undead beings, do you, Urvok?
I have created many undead. Killed many more.
Oh, is that a challenge? Grim says that in character.
My powers of darkness are unmatched.
There are many forms of undeath you have not even had a chance to fathom. I am such a form.
You are but a frog.
Hold on. And for an example, look to the undead right behind.
That beast does not look constructed. You have killed it and raised it. I have done the same. Owlbears, wyverns.
Wait, like is he saying like that he's basically like mishmashed undead
He
together?
is saying that you have raised undead where he has created undead. So raising an undead would just be giving life to a corpse. Creating undead would be like making ghouls and liches, mummies, things with much more complicated process than just snapping your fingers and they're alive.
No. He is saying that. He's basically saying you basically showed off the undead. And he's like, all right, that's just a body. You didn't really do anything special. You just killed something strong and then made it.
Yeah,
He
like
says,
I was gonna say like it sounded like he for a minute like he hodgepodged undead together.
No. He's saying that he's also raised powerful beasts before.
Yeah, it is true. I haven't gotten a chance to create many undead as the kingdom I control isn't very fond of them at the moment. This is why I would like to have a partnership with you and attempt to to broker peace between us.
Peace. We are not fighting.
And we would like to keep it that way. We keep our people from attacking you, and you keep yours from attacking us.
My people seek no fight, only to live.
But there is a group that do want to cause you harm.
Where?
We don't want. Okay, if we're trying to broker peace with undeath, having a bunch of undead attack a cult of the good aligned god is not a good idea. It would put a very negative image on them.
True. All right.
So I'm saying, probably just. I think Andre's idea was the best. Just lead a smear command and try to just run them out. or
Yep.
take the cult for our own and use them as fighters in the army. Conscript them.
True, but at the same time, I don't think any of these guys would know how to create undead, do they?
Uh, Urvok says, I have trained some, but not all can grasp the powers that I wield.
Hmm.
Basically, there are a lot of roaches here, but not all of them are that intelligent.
Okay, so yeah, some of them are like.
I
Okay.
mean, to
No,
become
no. Yeah,
in
they're
order
not
to
smart enough
learn,
to be wizards.
I'd say in order to even learn anything about, like, to be a wizard, you need at least 13 intelligence. And some of these roaches have like 14, 15 intelligence. Some of them.
What about to be clerics?
Clerics, that is something that Urvok has not been able to teach.
Yeah, he's not.
But
that's what he's
roaches, but roach folk specifically, they're called Balatadine, is the actual specific term. Roach folk, have a +2 dex, +2 wisdom, and -2 intelligence.
Huh, so they could technically, some of the ones that probably can't become wizards, I could potentially teach
I mean,
my clerical.
Oh yeah,
They
I could
also
potentially teach clerical abilities.
yeah.
Yeah, most of the roaches you see are between 2.2 and 3 feet tall.
Oh god, they are short.
They're small boys, yes. They can eat anything that's organic, even leather and paper. They're completely immune to all ingested poison.
Oh, so they're hardy people. Like, it doesn't take much to feed them,
I
does
mean,
it?
they're completely immune to the effects of eating rotten food or garbage or ingested poison.
Oh, so if they can become high enough level, they can basically do what I did and take a prestige class.
And they're accustomed to living. Up to 2 of them can share the same square. And if they're in the same square, they're considered flanking everyone around them.
Wow. Okay.
So they're
I
really
could
good. Yeah, they're really good
potentially-
rogues and really good clerics.
Okay. I was saying, character, I could potentially teach the ones who can't learn from you my forms of magic.
Well, you probably don't know he's a wizard in character.
Well,
You've
I wouldn't
seen
know.
no sign of that.
Yeah,
I
but he has described learning from tablets and secrets, whereas all of Azrael's powers granted to him by prayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Like
Urvok has never mentioned praying, and he doesn't wear a holy symbol.
Yeah, the only way I know there's like these guys are even associated because they have crudely like carved stuff onto the walls and trees.
But he has mentioned talking to Vecna in his dreams.
He has he's talked about getting vision. So yeah, maybe that could be a way to interpret it.
Cleric or oracle.
But your power. What power is this? I want a greater demonstration.
Greater demonstration.
My tribe will follow only me. We worship the gluttonous one, consuming, basking in dark power. Come with me and see my tribe.
Yep, I'll try to be incredibly careful not to accidentally kick a roach folk.
They're not that small.
But it is dark. And
But you can see in the dark.
Yeah, I know. They are skirting around quite frequently, so I don't know. They might accidentally scatter in while I try to take a step.
They do a little skitter around.
Yeah.
Show us then your power. All the roach folk look in anticipation.
Okay.
Channel energy and kill all of them.
I'm not gonna lie. That was my first idea, but I know that's not gonna be helpful. I could strike past me like uh,
His
I'm
powers
about to take
specialize in delivering death. The best way to demonstrate would be with the slaughter of people. I don't think you wish for a proper demonstration there.
Uruvok looks hardy and says, "Your power is not enough, then. Witness me." He waves his hands and says some words in the Roach
give me
folk
a quick
language.
second. Sorry, I'm gonna be right back.
Oh, don't worry, I've got whatever he summons.
Oh, he's not summoning anything, but he points up in the air so that it doesn't hit any of you. And he's going to cast black tentacles. Okay, up in the air there is a 20-foot radius of rubbery black tentacles that appear out of nothingness.
What's Azriel's prepared spells right now?
They
That's what I'm
are
looking at.
Murderous Command, Comfort Language, Shadow Trap, Summon Monster 2, Lesser Enemy Dead, Trial by Acid and Fire, Stunning Barrier, Cure Wounds. Nothing very visually impressive.
Mm-hmm.
The powers I have learned are beyond any other. He's going to cast Enervation. He just blasts it off, this sort of black rays of lightning. He does a hearty chuckle, and all the roach folk look at each other and they nod and they're like, "Yeah, that's pretty cool."
It's pretty cool.
You demonstrate show-off powers. My companion, his powers are not as visually appealing. I kind of step forward, so that he's within the rate, so that a aura of fear just naturally washes over Urvosk.
He grits his teeth as you approach. He says, "And the creation of you is a greater power?"
I want to kind of lock eyes with him. And
You
say,
lock eyes with his many eyes.
Okay, I want to
All
make an
three of 'em.
intimidation check. As I say, I believe I am a greater power than you could possibly comprehend. Would you like me to roll an intimidate check?
Yeah, sure.
Hmm.
So I have beaten his DC by 8.
He grasps and he says, "It is true. There is no power I hold that could create undead, that could speak."
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm intimidating him. He casted black tentacles and innervation, centering them in midair, and I approached him and I said, your powers aren't visually demonstratable without people dying." And I said, and then I said, I am living proof that his powers far outstrip yours. And then I walked over and I'm intimidating him.
I was gonna say, if he doesn't mind me sacrificing a roach of his, I was gonna try to just.
He doesn't want that. I think it's even better. I think it's not even good to mention that. Mention killing his people.
Like I some of the things I could potentially cast is,
We know your spell list.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already looked at your spell list.
That's why I'm doing this, because this is the best option forward.
True. Since most of my spells were just either try to keep me safe, keep you guys safe, or summon some random creature.
Uruvok points his claw at you, Azrael, and says, "Show me that. Allow me to feel your energy."
Does he want me to actually use?
You can channel negative energy and not harm. Because there's two different types of channeling. Channel to heal and channel to harm. If you channel negative to heal, it's not going to heal anyone. But it still will be felt.
Alright, yeah, I'll use it to...
He will
negative energy.
He will also channel negative energy to heal. Alright. As he... first he blasts out this black wave of energy that everyone sort of shudders from. It's sort of like a sickening positivity, kind of in a weird way, because it's meant to heal you, but it doesn't actually do anything. So it's just sort of this sickening wave. And then Azrael, as you blast back with your own channel energy, there is a harsher shudder from everyone around. And Urvok says, "Your power, it comes from a greater source."
My abilities were granted from. He called them the. What did he like? One of the names he gave Vecna?
He
Dark
called
Lord.
the Dark One and the Gluttonous Lord.
My powers come from the gluttonous Lord himself, from years of service to him. That's how I, as like with my ungloved hand, I show him I got the mark.
Look at this sweet tattoo I have.
Yeah, look at this tattoo.
Every other god worshipping person in the group is just like, okay, yeah, get over with.
Okay, look, this is one of my few times I get to show off and be a dick about it. Okay, let me have this.
Hey, I'm leaning into it. I'm helping you.
Okay, I'm gonna put. I just saw something on Twitter. I'm gonna put this in the not safe for work. It's so funny. I gotta put it in here. Okay. It's unrelated to the whole thing, but. Okay.
Oh boy.
Next. He says, "So then, what does the gluttonous Lord wish us to do? Did he bring you here?"
Well, out of character, I probably would just say yes.
But is that true?
Wait.
He's at Urvok is asking if Brekna, that's the breakfast version of Vecna. He's asking if Vecna sent him here.
Yes. We were sent on a mission. I'll lie. You don't have to. You don't have to lie with your god's name in vain.
Lying by omission.
It's not a lie if technically it helps further undead stuff.
Oh, why am I switching maps?
He says, "Where then will we go? Or will we stay here?"
Oh, okay. So pressing my sheet button switches maps to the orc camp for some reason.
Okay, ignore that then.
I was gonna say, so we can either let them stay here for now, or we can maybe use the abandoned wizard house since he technically is a wizard.
There's too many of them here. That place is like 50 by 50.
You can bring them down. Guys, we're not come on, Inquisitors, we're not dealing with shady people. Hello, Roach Man.
Technically, if it doesn't look like they're doing anything bad, not just them being racist then.
Yeah, racism is the name of the game in this world.
So we probably keep them here for now.
We would possibly.
We could.
Maybe later we can.
Nope.
I say we storm the Moonstone cultists.
Is that truly what you want to do right now, though?
Yes.
That would involve a lot of roach folk dying.
Yeah, and we need as much of them alive as possible because a lot of them
Ignore him.
are wizards.
Download 3! Download 3!
Ignore him.
A lot of them are wizards, which for a wizard is at least easy.
I think what's it called? Am I the only person who thinks?
them.
Am I the only person who thinks cockroaches are kind of cute?
Yes.
They're adorable as long as they're not touching any of my shit.
Look at him. He's
Like,
just he's just eating.
Like, even like specifically the
Oh,
roach
if I saw it, what's it called? If I saw a roach in real life, I would immediately destroy it. But I love pictures of them.
Yeah, in pictures they don't look bad at all, but in real life, yeah, he's donezo. As I was saying, later on we might be able to expand the old wizard hut or house, whatever you want to call it.
I mean, actually, there is the entrance. Oh no, the tunnel down wasn't very like nice, right?
No, it
From
led straight into the Underdark.
No, I don't care about that. I mean, like the actual passage down from the wizard's hut into the Underdark.
It was literally just a plain cave.
I mean, there's the cave on the mountain.
We could actually move them into the Underdark. How are they getting food here?
Eating whatever
How are
get
they
the
getting
man
food?
from
They can
literally.
they can eat literally anything that's organic, including leather and
Yes.
paper.
That's what I was saying. Like they can like these. You don't need to give them much. You can give them literal piles of wood, and they can eat that shit.
They can eat anything, including rotten food and garbage.
And
Oh.
this is why when I was thinking of like
Oh my gosh, we
if
got
some of these guys, if I can train some of these guys to like become clerics and then make them prestige into what I did, they can technically follow the same thing of what I doing, and basically eating till like eating enough to like where it hurts, and then just eat something.
They don't need a prestige for that. That's just a feat.
True.
The prestige is the advanced version. In
Yeah,
any
yeah.
case, yeah, I think we could solidly move them into the wizard hut, because there is the big wizard's room for the leader, and the pathway down into the Underdark is large enough for all of them with the big like water cave.
Yeah, and they have a source of water too. And there's also plants and shrubbery growing down there, wasn't there?
And look how cute they are.
Like, ironically enough, I find this actually pretty adorable.
Maps, Chandler Cross area. Where is the house?
The Chandler Cross. Let's see. Chandler Cross area is where it is.
Yeah, I know. Where?
Here.
It was like, yeah, like right there or something.
Oh, it's like actually just right in town.
It's right near town, yeah.
Is it like in near other villages or?
Nope.
No, it was
So
like literally
getting them there wouldn't be like have anyone see us.
Nope. Not unless someone like walks by and sees like a million roachmen.
Yeah, like that's why we probably sent like let's say Grimdas to like be a bit of a lead and warn us if anybody's coming by.
Get those Japanese words off of me.
Yeah. How do we deal with trash in the town?
You burn it. Throw it out.
Take it to them. Literally just dump it near the shack. Well, not my shack, but the rundown wizard hut.
Wizard Hut makes it sound like a restaurant.
Welcome to Wizard's Hut. How may we take your order?
That's literally how I answer. Hey there, this is Wizard Hut. How can I help you? That's what happens. Well, yeah. Whenever a Pizza Hut is not a pizza Hut anymore, it becomes a Wizard Hut.
When a wizard hut goes 50 years without having sex, it graduates into a wizard hut.
Okay, that sentence makes no sense because you said Wizard Hut twice, but I appreciate it.
Fuck you, bitch. So, do we want to keep them here or move them closer to town?
All right.
Is no one going to answer?
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that. It completely cut out for me.
Oh, I said, so do we want to keep them here or move them to the quote-unquote Underdark? Actually, I kind of like moving them to the wizard house because that means I can investigate the Underdark a bit more. Smiley
Yay!
face.
Things I don't have prepared.
Stay here for right now while
I
we-
would love to put the roaches in the room with all the very expensive random magical shit.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd love that. I mean, there's a lot of knowledge in there, not a lot of books.
A lot of books they could eat.
We don't care about like any of the shit in there, really.
It's just a bunch of treatises and manuals and books on like different planes.
Mhm.
All that
We don't
knowledge
need to
can
be-
all that knowledge can be eaten. It's fine.
I mean, you've already established that nothing in there is like relevant.
Nothing in there is relevant to you guys. No.
Yeah.
Oh
And
no.
I think I don't think anything was worth anything either, because unless
Not
failed
enough to not unless you find like a collector.
Mm-hmm. I think it'd be better. We could literally give them to him to read.
He do know how to read. He does have a lot of eyes for that. That's what his eyes are for. They're for reading. Ancient stone tablets.
Okay, so how about this? How about we keep them here? We investigate further into the Underdark for the house. See if we could set up a big like roach village underground.
Oh god, there's gonna be so many roaches.
Oh yes.
Do they populate quickly?
Roaches, yes, they have children very quickly.
Because that gives us that lets me investigate the Underdark, which I'm gonna do. It gives us a bunch of roach folk we can conscript into the army.
A bunch of clerics.
It sets us up so that we can do the turn slave labor into undead labor. Eventually, once we go evil. And yeah, we can just like set that area up as trash disposal.
Put it in the roach hole.
And the good thing too is that
Literally just dig a hole to the Underdark and
We
throw
already have
trash
the
in it.
Underdark.
No, I mean like just a hole in the surface.
Oh.
Just throw the trash in the hole. There's gonna be like a garbage city right underneath your city. There's gonna be so much crime. There's gonna be so much crime.
Are roach folk notorious for crime?
No, but creating slums creates the situations in which crime exists. You're creating economic conditions, oh no.
I'm down to economically oppress these roach folk.
hey, do that.
No, messages about the real world.
They are my people. Do not oppress them.
They're not your people, they're roaches. You're not a roach!
But they follow Vecna, so I consider them my people.
Some of them do. Most of them are
Yeah,
just
that's
here. No. Most of them are just here
There you go.
because the mongrel led them here.
And I'll convert
Oh,
every single one of them.
Only
if
2 or
possible.
3 of them are fucking necromancers.
And I'll convert every single one of them if I can.
Let's say here. Let me check how many there are. 26 of them.
If you're gonna, if you want to
and they would
convert
need-
everybody you find into freaking followers of,
I know. What do you mean?
you're trying to convert the entire party almost every time you get the chance.
When have I done that?
These are the necromancer ones.
When has Basilius tried to convert any of you?
During the earlier times when you tried to make a sign the deal for the devils when we were trying to free
That's
down.
not converting you.
Oh crap! I choose the wrong map.
You're just making shit up.
I'm on to you. I know what
Urvok
your is.
looks back and forth as you two argue.
I think this is out of here.
Oh, I know it's out of character, but still, you guys are just sitting there not making any noise.
In any case, I say we leave them here for a few days while we investigate the Underdark, see if it's suitable.
All right.
How does everyone feel?
Niall, Grim, what do you guys think?
I mean, that sounds interesting to do, but I'm just concerned about. So you're going to put them underneath the town. How are the people who live in the town going to react? I mean, one of the things you need to do is keep morale and happiness on your subjects.
One of the roach folks gently tugs on your pant leg, and you look down, and it's got like big soulless eyes.
Soulless eyes, great.
It's like you.
That's how I describe all like just blackness eyes. It's like completely soulless. all animalize are soulless. No, not only friendly. They don't
I
like
don't know.
that.
I mean, we're just like we're expanding the town. Like,
No,
And
but
unless
my point isn't that. My point is that if I the people who live on your town on the surface, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna be happy living that close to all these roach people.
They're not. Plus, it's
I
gonna increase sanitation in town. There's so many perks.
and we're
I
not gonna
mean,
keep them here for long. Remember, we are gonna try to see if we can make an Underdark village for them. So as long as, like, I don't know, some random person in town tunnels straight down and finds them, nothing's gonna happen.
You know as well as I do that doing that plan, building an Underdark city for them or village or whatever, is gonna take a long time. And the longer it takes, the more probable it is that someone will find them
Oh yeah, I
or
mean
that
it's
they
not gonna
will
be
spill out.
easy to keep this a secret.
yeah. It'll be easy to keep it a secret for a few months.
But yeah, by then we probably would have given up the goody two shoes shtick.
I mean that's gonna be the ultimate thing is when you guys go like full like, hey, I know you guys live here, but we're evil now, and we always have been. And how are you gonna? We gotta figure out how we're gonna wrest control or keep control when that happens.
I mean, it's
What?
not even. It's not like a full tip. It's like we change. Like we've already set the laws where undeath isn't persecuted against. I set that up in the initial draft for the kingdom.
Yep.
So we just act on that, and we like start using undead labor.
And at the same time, if like people start talking, we could easily tell them like, "Hey, we literally do not have the workforce for like most of the things we need." I know it's not exactly moral, but it's better than letting like civilians starve. Like, if we can make a good enough argument, like people won't exactly like it, but they'll like bear it until like
Yeah,
like
people will be okay with it, but the
And
question
even
is
then, eventually, like
later.
we're shifting. Like eventually, we're gonna shift to basically tyranny. Like I am going to start like ruling with an iron fist.
Well, the only way to do that and the best way to do that is to have a really good and loyal military slash police force.
Yep, which we are working
roaches
for.
grow quickly.
The roaches will help rapidly expand our military once we make it more public.
And remember, they don't need a lot to eat and grow. We just need to give them like let's say somewhat decent amount, and they'll just do the rest themselves.
We also like don't have to keep it a total secret. Like we can just say like, roach folk have joined the town. You know, they're living nearby.
We have talked to them. We were able to broker a peace with them as long as they do not attempt to enter. Well, not enter. I would say
I mean,
cause-
roach folk aren't even necessarily violent.
Yeah,
Like people,
and
they're just
remember, these roaches were technically persecuted from their home by a group we don't know anything about. We could just spread lies about them if we wanted to.
Yeah, we keep them in this place. We run a smear campaign against the bitch. Try and get her
Razmir?
to stand. No.
I didn't think I wasn't
Sorry,
talking about her. I was
the Moonlight people.
Moonstone.
I wasn't talking about
Moonstone.
her. I was talking about.
I know, but
the-
I am speaking about her.
Oh, so you are going with the plan with the smear campaign stuff then?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
we get her gone. We get this basically we work to disband the cult, or we get rid of her and put somebody in her place that we control.
Ah, a puppet. Okay, I can see that.
Now you're thinking with portals.
Huh.
And then we grow the roaches. We officially make them part of the kingdom. They give us a much larger military. In the future, we start
not only
using.
not not only military, labor force, like they can be used for a bunch of stuff.
We slowly start shifting laws towards more like heavy-fisted shit. This isn't like an immediate flip of the switch. It's we start implementing more and more us policies. And
Oh,
then
you mean like America?
yeah,
Basically, yeah.
you know, we at one point we start implementing undead labor, blah 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 blah.
Like, yeah, we're not gonna just flip the switch. This is gonna be a gradual change because if we fuck it up, there will be real bad consequences. But
Yeah.
all right,
I've been using like drop the facade in like we're not doing exactly that. That's just what I've been saying.
yeah, no,
Like
we're,
where we start getting a lot more heavy fisted.
yeah, we're gonna slowly but gradually shift over. Okay, but we basically just tell them that they should stay here for a little bit. Are we gonna check the Underdark? Or are we gonna send people to check it?
I think we should like we can say we will build a opportunity for your people to peacefully join ours if you like pledge allegiance to our town, to our
Alright, yeah.
leader.
All right, yeah. We can say that, yeah.
Work under our leader, and your people will prosper. Sorry, what did he ask us last?
He did not say anything. The conversation was over. You were just deciding what to say afterwards. It was basically okay, I get it. You were sent by Vecna. What should we do? And that's when the conversation veered into a discussion of what exactly we do. Yeah.
Okay, so what do we want them to do at the moment now then?
We will build a place for your people to prosper over the next week. We will come back and provide grounds for you to live and thrive. You swear allegiance to the leader of the town, and not only will your people prosper, but in the future, Vecna will too.
Urvok does like a emoji, thinking emoji, with his claw.
Yeah, I was gonna say he scratches his chin with his claw again.
This is acceptable. He extends his claw to shake your hand, Azrael.
All right, he takes it.
Shake.
Contract time.
We will be back within a 10 day with our leader.
All right. It's all agreed.
Solid.
All right, so what's our next course right now? Head off to the Black Hawk, or do you want to check the Underdark at the moment?
Let's check out the Underdark.
All right then.
No, the thing I don't have prepared. All right, let's do it.
I don't think we need that much preparing.
We just need suitable living space for them.
Oh man.
I mean, we can go and take care of the black thing
Yeah,
first.
The Black Cock will take, like it's a journey away from us. It is like
It's a whole thing.
Is a full month away.
True, but at the same time, they are causing civil unrest by literally raiding any fishing vessels that.
They are not causing civil unrest yet.
But eventually that'll happen, and why let it grow and just not snuff it out?
That's what I'm saying about the Moonstone cultists, but y'all ain't agreeing with me.
Because we can't outright just kill them at the moment. Because what do you think?
Yes, we can.
What do you think will happen when a bunch of literally former widow women just end up dead in a church in the middle of the freaking place?
The Salem witch trials. What else?
And they have family, and their family is not just in our town; it's from other towns around.
They're all over Chandler Cross area.
if they go missing, there's going to be a large-scale investigation by all of those forces, and I don't think we're ready for that.
including the other
Yes.
mayors.
True, we can't have that shit happen at the moment. Like, I get you want to get rid of them. We too. We want to either get rid of them or subjugate them. But we can't just outright kill them because it's gonna put a big shit in our lap.
Anyway, let's head out.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's head out.
So we're heading back to Chandlercross.
Yep.
Right. It is
Let's rest up.
Let's
sweepy
by
time.
the
You
cave.
sweep with the roaches in the little
Yeah.
roach beds.
Yeah, let's sleep with the roaches.
And by roach beds, I mean they
God.
sleep on the ground.
Yeah, we'll set up camp just outside of them. There.
Right.
Sounds good.
All right. And in the morning, you head out, heading back to what, the wizard's hut.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
We should probably close this building off and
No, it's a distance away from everywhere.
Where is Wizard Hut? Let's see. There it is. Wizards.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know, somebody might want to like try buying this place to live in or something. Who knows?
What?
And now we get to go to a place that Niall's never been to.
Oh yes,
Yay.
this is the former home to the player that left.
Nope, this is the former home to the player's mentor.
Yeah, we rented a book from this place and gave it to Basilis's god.
Are you switching us?
Yes, I am. I just need to actually get there first. I assume the beasts are not inside.
I don't think they can fit. That's the problem.
Cannot fit, yes. You have
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna-
go inside, and then in the basement of this tiny little shack, there's a false wall that you have to open up, leading you here. Tell me you're loaded in.
Loaded?
Loaded.
Loaded.
Alright. You're free to explore.
Yep.
Oh,
we looted some.
I'm back to my standard garb now.
Alright, sec.
We looted quite.
If
a
you
good
move, I
stuff.
can't change it.
Sorry.
We looted quite a bit from this place. Took a book that I think it was like somewhere right here.
There's a house above this too, right?
A tiny
Yeah.
little shack, yeah, with no roof.
I'm surprised Azrael hasn't tried to raise this yet.
Well, I wasn't. I don't think I was strong enough at the point to raise a lot of stuff.
You
Or
guys
this,
haven't been
for
here
that
since
matter.
you guys haven't been here since level 2.
Yeah. Just by looking at it, could I raise whatever this thing is?
That is just a that is probably a dire tiger.
Not worth it.
And
Yeah,
also
not
the
worth
skeleton
it.
doesn't have any teeth.
Oh, so it wouldn't. Does it have claws at least?
It does.
It would. Literally, both the end that I have are way better. Maybe if I was, maybe
Uh,
in earlier levels, I could probably raise this thing.
Niall,
But at this very moment,
all around you there are journals, books, papers, random alchemical equipment. There's a globe here of Arala.
Nice. Oh, am I? No, I'm
Lot
not
of-
muted.
A lot of pretty cool stuff around here.
Yeah, pretty cool shit. I am not very smart though, so I don't know how cool it is to me.
Alright,
is
let's
it,
get in.
is it
there-
something
there-
little?
There's a hole here.
Yeah, there's also a hole in the bookshelf they made to go into the darkness.
Well, we didn't make it. Grim made it. He punched a hole through. Like the
Yes,
tiger.
nice workspace for potentially Urvok.
Yeah, since he's a wizard, he has more than enough material there. And if they get hungry, they can just eat the bookshelves. And with if you did you see the
Another
eye
map?
in the middle?
Yeah, I did.
That eye actually is it's basically a portal that allows anybody who stands on it to see outside the hut in like specific areas.
It's a scrying focus.
Cool.
So I can even give
So
anybody
this is as
who's
far as we've gone into the Underdark. Directly, this is directly below the shack.
This is where the dark folk came from,
Duergar.
right?
Yeah, the
Duergar.
Duergar.
And then
Right.
they went this way, didn't
Come on,
they?
dark
Oh.
folk. That's not the correct term. No, the Duergar went this way. I know because
That's what I was pointing at.
I know because I literally have all of their tokens there invisible.
Oh. Dude, what happens if I just peek my head in there?
It's darkness.
Like,
Me.
I wanna flutter up and look around.
Yeah, all of these places are caves with small streams that go off as far as you can see, or curve. And then they'll collect in this pool, which is draining downwards.
Oh, I can check this out, by the way.
Yeah.
oh yeah, is this water healthy enough to drink? Like, can we take a sip of
Yep,
it?
this is spring water. It's perfectly healthy.
We didn't get a chance to last time, but I could investigate what lies at the bottom of this.
Yeah, they had what's it called? Last time you guys were here, you weren't able to figure out because no one could hold their breath that long.
Give me a few moments. I wish to investigate. Basilius will shift. He's kind of just flying over the lake, and his wings just retract, and he dives down into the water. I spend a certain action. I change my wings into the ability to breathe underwater and swim 60 feet.
Okay, you start swimming down.
You know, it reminds me of an special item in Terraria that either turns you into a werewolf at night to let you run faster, and or a fishman when you get into water. That's how I imagine what happens to Basilius.
All right. So I need to actually go back in my notes because I did not ever think we'd talk about this again. This water, this tunnel of water drains down and down and down and down and down. Eventually, it curves, and you keep following it. The tunnel gets tighter and tighter and tighter until there's a point where you literally just can't swim forward anymore. But caught in, obviously something else fell down here at some point and was caught and couldn't drain down. There is a small satchel at the bottom of this. It's too big to squeeze into where the water's draining, and so it's caught.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right. All right, let me get this. Do 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 do. All right.
Okay.
In the satchel, there is. First things first is a bag of coins.
Nice.
50 platinum coins.
Nice.
Hey, not bad.
There is a bunch of ruined rations. Just like soggy jerky.
Mm-hmm. You can give that to Azrael.
Then there is another wrap satchel with a string tied around it. As you open that up, it is a knuckle bone.
Is that a magic item?
You don't know. It is a knuckle bone.
Oh, you mean like an actual knuckle?
Like a physical knuckle bone for a human being. Yes.
Oh. I fly out of the water.
Okay.
And land here. It led down to a narrow passage that couldn't be squeezed through. There was the satchel cut in the water stream.
As you look closer at the knucklebone, now that you're not like in darkness underwater, you can see that it is a 20-sided die made out of a knucklebone.
Oh well, can we use this to play D&D?
Yeah, can I roll? Can I grab it and roll it and see what it does?
Excuse me.
Oh boy.
Hey, it's bones. Come on. I'm the undead guy over here.
Yeah, Azrael, that's definitely a knucklebone. But it's carved with red sigils on each side in Draconic, which are just the Draconic numbers from 1 to 20. Specifically, I have literally the counting system here. Yeah, it's
Okay.
the
Do I
numbers.
sense any magic from it?
Detect magic. It radiates strong magic from all schools.
Oh my!
Ooh.
Like he like my eyes pop when I see like this is radiating intense magic from every school possible.
Hey,
It is
I will
a dodecahedron.
Wait, I'll land and hand it to you because like I said, I was flying off the ground before. And say, can you figure out what it does?
Can't unless we use it. I can't say what it does specifically, but it's radiating every form of magic from every school possible. We would have to roll and see what it does.
Do you have UMD?
Use magic device.
Let me see.
I don't think anyone here does.
I don't think any of us do we?
Oh, Niall does.
Oh, now? Be the guinea pig.
Niall, can you figure out the effects of this? I think UMD can be used to figure out the effect of a magic item.
UMD can be used to use a magic item without knowing how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Spellcraft is what you'd have to do to identify.
Oh,
Yeah,
can
that's what I was saying.
Spellcraft? Somebody? Anyone? Somebody? Anybody? Everybody scream?
We did have a character for that.
I have 1 rank in spellcraft, so I don't know if it's a good idea to try.
You could try. There's no penalty.
Guys,
I mean, sure. No one else wants to try it though.
No one else can
Everyone
try.
else is untrained.
yeah,
Really?
Yeah, we had a magic
I'm
girl in the
giving you
group.
guys
Yeah, our wizard retired.
Yeah.
I got a 3.
You like sort of look it around. It sort of hums gently as you examine it. It's I don't know. I mean, assumedly you roll the dice and something happens.
Alright, so
I
you can
gr-
roll it.
I grab it and
Okay.
I roll it.
backing away far.
Oh god.
There's timed back away. Give me a
That's
d20.
Huh?
Give me a d20.
D20. Exclamation point D20, right?
Yep. No,
No.
it's slash space d roll. No, splash roll space d20.
You want to know why? Because.
16.
Wait, I'm on the right microphone. What the fuck? What do you?
All right. 16. So, as you roll the dice, it doesn't hit the ground, but as you throw it, it stops in midair and floats up to your eye level, and then starts spinning. And it stops facing you with the number 16. Alright. I'm gonna send you this in your DMs. No. Okay. Okay. You shoot a bolt of lightning at the water. No, but that power's gone. Nope. Yes. That number disappears from the dice. That was a D2. Okay, give me a D20. And if you roll 16, you have to reroll. 20. Alright. There is no effect. But you are aware of this happening to you. One sec. Austin. And the number 20 disappears. Uh, I mean, generally yes, but that's not necessarily how this works.